Hey guys, welcome back to another video about Kirby's Adventure. I'm talking as if it is like a review about it, but no. Not for a long time I'm going to make a review on this game. Just because I'm really busy with a lot of other review projects. In the last one we took down, what was the stage called? Vegetable Valley? Yeah, Vegetable Valley. And this time we're going to tackle Ice Cream Island, which is the second world of this game. We got some nice water, got a nice tropical aesthetic to this. But I really like the music in this stage. In fact, I really just like this stage's vibe in general, like the tropical, like... Of course, tropical island stages are always great. I mean, I'm doing a whole Let's Play over at the Dome about a tropical island. Shit. But it's just like, this is just really impressive graphics-wise. Like I said, like the background, the foreground. I guess the foreground isn't really the foreground, it's like the main ground. The default ground, whatever you're gonna call the layer we're on right now. Because there's water right underneath us, so we can go swim down there. I also like the cloud designs and even like the tile sets too. Like even here, this looks nice. This is like kind of like a little beach area that we're on right now. Or kind of like the area above the beach, you know, with like the rocks, like the sand. I can imagine the sand being behind there and those like, flowers. I'm just talking out my ass. I'm just like, that's kind of what I remember from going to like lakes as a kid, because you know there's no oceans where I live. Fucking middle of Ontario, of course there's no oceans. There's no oceans around there. It's only lakes. I would take Crash, but not really any point to using Crash in like the main part of the stages. Sorry if you can't hear me that well. I don't think the music's too loud in this. Ooh, new ability. Let's take Tornado. One of my favorites to use, just because you can just go super fast and I run into an enemy. I'm about to die. Hold on. Let me just jump over that Waddle Dee and zoom. You know, I actually contemplated playing this on the, I contemplated playing this on, what was it called? Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. Fuck, the Kirby's Dream Collection on the Wii. Because I do have that. But honestly, I never played the version, or I never played the game on Switch Online, so I'm just using it as an excuse to play it on here. Also, it's probably more of a hassle to set up recording it on the Wii. And also, I could use rewinds just in case on here. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Here's the new minigame, Egg Catcher. This is probably my favorite out of all of them. Probably the most iconic one. Because it never showed up again. Basically, you have to try and catch as many eggs as possible. You hold A to open your mouth, to dodge the bombs, or else you lose. I have gotten a perfect on this before, but it is very, very difficult to get perfect on this, because it goes so fast. But I was only missing 4 there. I forget what the reward is if you get all of them. I think it's like a 10 1-up, maybe a 5 1-up. I think it might be a 5 1-up, to be honest. Not so sure. Also, I always wondered when I was a kid, like, what is the weird, like, border around the world that's, like, covering up the other areas? Like, what is that supposed to represent in-universe? Just a thought. Just a weird thought I had when I was playing this. Speaking of weird things that I did as a kid, specifically this stage always reminds me of it. When I was a kid, I always used to, like... This is gonna sound so stupid, oh my god. When I was a kid, I would always, like, just read game facts guides to retro games. Mainly just Kirby games. I would just read what the game facts author would write about, like, the bosses and shit. Because when I was a kid, I was, like, hyper autistic about, like, about boss fights in Kirby games. I mean, I still kind of am. A lot of my favorite games have, like, really cool bosses, like, you know, Cuphead, Hollow Knight, especially Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight has great bosses. Hollow Knight's the only game that kind of had me reinvigorate the sense of, like, just, like, challenge boss rushes had. That, like, the same type of challenge boss rushes had that Kirby's Superstar Ultra gave me with its, arena, and specifically the True Arena. Also, I forgot to mention we got Wheel there and fought, what was it called? What was the boss called? Fucking Wheelie Jr.? No, not Wheelie Jr. I think it's just name is Big Wheelie. But yeah, Wheel lets you just go shoo, just flying. It's not very good in this game because like the turning's very slow, and every time you turn, you're gonna get hit. Because when you turn with it, your hitbox is no longer invincible. But when you're moving forward, wheel is definitely invincible to most things. Anyway, let's play another game of Crane Fever. But yeah, something about Kirby's Superstar Ultra's boss rush always fascinated me as a kid. Just like, oh, the 4 secret bosses at the end. Oh, who's the secret final boss? I mean, that's one thing that Hollow Knight did, having the secret boss at the end of the boss rush. That's only exclusive to it. Well, technically you fight those bosses in the 5th Pantheon, but that doesn't really count, because it's like a culmination of every single boss, including a secret final boss at the end. I'm surprised I managed to get that one. I mean, the big plushie from the last round was easy, because it was like right next to it. But anyway, that's 4 lives. We're getting a lot of these so far. Like, holy shit. Anyway, let's play stage 3. 14 lives. Like I said, this game's easy. But if you want to play a hard mode, use Parasol the whole way through, because Parasol is not a very good ability. I like floating around with it. Floating around with it is very fun, because the physics are really cool. Parasol is basically just a worse sword, in my opinion. This is kind of all it does. But you can unlock this area here, and get a UFO! It's the second secret UFO area in the game. I'm not going to show off all of them, because I honestly don't know. I will show off the Howl room, probably in a bonus video if I don't find it on my own. Because I'm pretty sure this is the first game to introduce Howl rooms, which are a serious staple of rooms, secret rooms that you can find in the game that have the letters Howl spelled out in blocks. They usually have one of those like sweeping guys cleaning the L, and give you little bonuses and extras, as well as in, like, I can't speak. Bonuses and extras and shit, yeah, you get it. Let's get a one up here. Although the ones in Kirby and the Forgotten Land are really fucking hidden. I never found those in my original playthrough. Which, by the way, that's a game I'm thinking of let's playing for this summer marathon. Only if I have time in like August, I'll do a let's play of that game. But it is a big game, guys. It is pretty big. Like, if you want to go, guys want to go check it out, Seeker ZX, good old pal buddy schmuck over there. He streamed the game not that long ago, back when it came out, and he uploaded the VODs as like little Let's Play parts, which I could have done that for like Metroid Dread, but honestly, my commentary and my streams are not very interesting most of the time. Which concerns me, the fact that my Twitch channel gets more traction than my YouTube channel sometimes. Come on, this guy won't fucking die. And yeah, these guys are Meta Knight's goons that he sends after us. Meta Knight's, weirdly enough, he's like helping us out, but also like having us fight his minions too. It's weird. I don't understand Meta Knight's fucking whole motivation in this game. I mean, he works for King DDD, that's really all we know about him in this game's like manual and shit. I mean, I've never read the manual for Kirby's Adventure. I could do that in the bonus video if I wanted to. Because I will do a bonus video, guys. I promise. I always promise bonus videos and I never do them. I'm pretty sure the only bonus video I've ever done was the 2 Danganronpa ones. But those were really easy, because those were just the secret ending and or the bad ending in Chapter 5. And doing the free times. But, you know, this game's simple enough. There's not really that much to show off compared to, like, let's say Deltarune, which I'll do that eventually. I just gotta take a break, because Deltarune did take a lot out of me for how long it took to record some of those parts. Anyway, enough about other Let's Plays. Let's talk about this stage. Ooh. Definitely reminiscent of the, I forgot the stage of the name. What's this Cloud stage? The Cloud stage from Kirby Streamline. Definitely reminiscent of that design. Anyway, we get a 1-up in here. I don't know what these enemies are called. Old climbing guys. Don't really look like monkeys, though, even though they're climbing shit. In Yoshi's Island, they would have been monkeys. I recently played that game, actually. It's pretty fun. It's just a pain in the ass to 100%. Like, trust me, that game is... Oh, there we go. There goes my ability. Oh, there goes my fucking hit, too. Okay. Shit, you want to combo me some more like it's Dragon Ball FighterZ? Gonna go up against my mortal enemy, I am the corner. Yeah, you're not gonna get that reference. You're not gonna get that joke unless you're like Ramon or a Seeker or someone. I don't feel like explaining it too, because we got a new mini boss that we're about to take down. Let's actually show off his attack. He shows shoots little music notes at you. Pretty sure his name is like, I think his name is just TikTok. No, not like the app. Fuck off. It's something, but it gives you the mic ability, which I just got. You use this 3 times to just absolutely fucking nuke the screen, kind of like Crash. Let's go down here and just nuke all these guys. It is pretty much just Crash, but you can use it 3 times. And it's slightly weaker than Crash. I don't actually want to use it here though, because I want to use this ability, which is Laser, which is one of my favorite abilities that only showed up in pretty much this game. I don't know, it's just satisfying to hit shit with it. I mean, of course you get like the laser ability mixed in with the UFO, but it's just satisfying and it like ricochets off slants and shit. You just shoot it and it's going bum bum bum. And I like the hat that it uses in Nightmare in Dreamland. Which, you know, one day I could play Nightmare in Dreamland, even though it was just a remake of this game, like pretty much just 1-to-1. There is cool stuff about it. And I love Kirby's Adventure, so I'd take an excuse to replay it any day. Honestly, I should do more Let's Plays on like retro games overall, because I have been doing mostly just like very like big games recently with like Spider-Man and Deltarune, and I guess we play to an extent even though that game's not big. But you know, I just like doing retro games because I have a lot to talk about, because I have a big history with retro games. And easy one up again. And they're a lot shorter to do compared to like my big projects like Spider-Man, which I still gotta finish. Anyway, this stage has 5 stages, or this world has 5 stages, or I guess level, it's called level, but who cares? Let's get this museum, let's get some more laser action. We already have laser, fuck. I thought I lost it for some reason. But here's another new room we unlocked. These are arenas, not like the boss rushes in Superstar, but 2 fighters go in, but only 1 will leave. You could get a tomato and ability for... You could get a tomato and an ability for a win. But yeah, speaking of that, they never... I never showed the text that you get when you get new abilities. Let's show off a laser. Kirby can fire a laser beam. This beam will bounce off slopes, so try it at many places. There's a lot of like really neat text you can find in here. But these arenas are basically just ways to fight these guys, get a full heal, and get their abilities. You don't have to do them, but they're kind of fun to do. And they are a precursor to the arena from Superstar. Now we can actually show off Freeze, which is basically just Spark, but it freezes things. Kirby can create a shield to freeze enemies. He can knock them away with frozen blocks. Yeah, with any ice ability, you can freeze enemies, turn them to ice blocks, and you can like knock them away and hit other enemies, chain reacting them. So let's test this out in here. Of course, it's not a very good place to test it out with all these cannons and shit. But yeah, it is pretty fun, and it is deadly towards bosses too. Although there's not many situations where you would use it against a boss. It could also freeze those parasols that chase after you once you kill their hosts. They're like parasites, they're like venom. Parasites! I don't care that I lost. Ooh, secret. I'm just gonna pretend I was a Dr. Pepper, and it's fucking gone. Just like that Dr. Pepper that I lost in 8th grade when I went to fucking... when I went to a fucking university for a field trip. Which I guess I'll tell that story. When I was in 8th grade, I guess I was picked as like a gifted student. I always hated that gifted students. It's such a stupid concept. To go visit a university, which is actually the university I go to now, strangely enough. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to dox myself. But yeah, I went there for like little like sample courses, like just for fun kind of stuff, and you get a tour of the campus and all that fun stuff. It's not the same campus I go to now because there's 2 different ones. I go to the one that's closer to me, but there was a vending machine there. I used some of my money because I brought some change to buy a Dr. Pepper, because I'm a big fan of Dr. Pepper even back then. And it fell to the bottom of the machine, because it was one of those machines where it was like it like carries it like a little conveyor belt elevator thing. And I guess it just didn't like that, so it just fucked me over. Anyway, secret room, we can get some fireball in here, but that's pretty much it. Although Fireball's really good, it's what speedrunners use for this game. Did I lose it immediately? No, I didn't. It is very easy to get careless in this game and get hit by a lot of things, by the way. I will say that much. That happens to me a lot. Just because I'm really cocky, like, oh, I've played this game tons of times, I'm not gonna get hit. And then I do shit like this. So by the way, down an A, you can do a slide. Nice. Easy way to get around. New ability, by the way. High jump. Kirby can jump many times higher than usual. Jump and dive attack to beat the... Or jump and dive attack to beat the enemy. But you can't shoot this down, can you? Oh yeah, this isn't even... Okay, why is it not working in the middle of the air? Oh yeah, this one doesn't work mid-air, I don't think. Yep, nope. Well, usually, like in later games, like Kirby's Adventure, or Kirby's... I was thinking Kirby Adventure Wii, which is what it's called in Europe. No, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. You could spam it, you can even charge it and shoot it down. But by the way, here's the moon, and you guys know what that means. I said... Fuck, I don't think it's in this stage. I know there's a moon secret in this game, but for some reason, not specifically not this moon. Wow. Way to cuck me, Kirby's Adventure. Ooh. Yeah, let's forget that happened. Yeah, there is a maximum tomato, but I'm pretty sure the only way you can get that is by inhaling this guy and then getting the maximum tomato after. God, I can't fucking speak, I'm mumbling now. Or else you'll destroy it like any other tomato that they're rolling around on. Anyway. I fucked up. Alright, so that's gonna be for that stage. God, I'm kind of like losing my commentary luster a little bit near the end here because it's 4:43 a.m. I'm gonna probably go to sleep right after this. Let's take on the boss of Ice Cream Island, which is fucking annoying. This is the paint roller. Is there... No, there's no boss, there's no boss descriptions in this game yet. Or in this series yet. They don't add that until, I believe, I think Superstar did it? No, Superstar did not do it. I forget which one's the first one to do boss descriptions in the pause menu. No, it was... I'm pretty sure it was, I think it was Superstar Ultra. I might be wrong. But Paint Roller is interesting. Paint Roller's gonna, like, roll around on these four canvases and paint things that'll attack you. Some of these things will actually give you abilities, which I should show off. Although I'm scared I'm gonna die because I'm not good at this boss even to this day. As you can see. Of course, you could also spit back out stars, just classic style. Get this for the Parasol video. I can't... I can't speak right now, fuck. I hate that I stutter a lot. I hate stuttering so much. I sound like a dumbass, like fuck Christ. I only stutter when I'm talking about things I actually like talking about, which is weird. Anyway, that's it. That was easy. Parasol's really good, really good to fight this boss with. I also like the background on this. Kind of reminds me of like a Yoshi's Island background. Anyway, butter building. Goddamn, Kirby gets fucking murdered right here. Yeah, Kirby's dead. Literally, like, that was the death animation. For, like, mini-bosses and shit. But yeah, we're at Butter Building this time. Or this time, we're at Boulder Building. The stuttering. Oh god, it hurts. But now we're at Butter Building, which is World 3, but we're gonna do that in the next video, because this video is already 20 minutes. Jesus, I thought it was just gonna be like 10 minutes like the last one. Next video is probably gonna be a little bit longer because Butter Building is the first like pretty long stage of world. Fucking this game. Playing this game is fucking up my English. The next video I'm just probably gonna start talking in Spanish or some shit. That's how bad my English is gonna digress. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time for World 3 of Kirby's Adventure. See you guys then.